man going up high to get that interception.
The touchdown score.
McDonald this time going left side into the corner of the end zone and on point.
Jaden Cleveland, nose tackle out of Montgomery, Alabama, was a force on the defensive line with 10 solo tackles. Staying disciplined in both tackling and coverage was key, especially while fighting to rally back after being down. Here's how he managed to stay locked in and keep making plays.
I feel like I stayed disciplined because I just fell back on the fundamentals my coaches have been teaching me this season. Our coaches put a lot of detail in the fundamentals of tackling, of stance, starts, all of that. So I feel like when we're tired, we just fall back on our fundamentals and we're able to just get the job done.
Armon Harris, wide receiver from Tampa, Florida, lit up the scoreboard with 3 receiving touchdowns, 2 in the third quarter, and another clutch score late in the fourth. Delivering in those high-pressure moments takes poise and focus. Harris walks us through how he kept his composure and what was going through his mind on those touchdown grabs.
I recently came over from Allen with Coach Keaton, so I really wanted to beat Allen real bad, but guess we couldn't get the job done, but I was trying to contribute in any way I could. Then when the ball was in the air, I knew that it was going to be mine.
Xavier Jackson, the freshman quarterback from Tampa, Florida, stepped in after the starting quarterback went out with an injury and delivered in a big way. He threw 4 touchdown passes with no interceptions, completing 15 of 23 for 244 yards. The passing game found its rhythm under his leadership. Xavier talks about what was working best for him.
The receivers working with me because the receivers have been there. Like, we've been talking all season. It was like, when you get your chance, like, we're gonna go crazy. So I was like, I already knew that I was gonna ball. I didn't really do anything different. I just did me. So that's all that happened. That's what happened. That was a success.
Carlos Lopez, the freshman kicker and punter from Calhoun, Georgia, showed poise early with a 39-yard field goal in the first quarter, but later faced the challenge of a missed 48-yard attempt in the fourth. Handling both the highs and the setbacks is part of the growth process. Carlos shared how he processes those moments.
You're always bound to miss. It's not. You're always going to stay perfect, you know? So what I do whenever I end up missing, I just worry about the next kick, move on, try to stay focused, stay on it, you know? Try not to worry much about it.
Panthers head coach Teddy Keaton watched his team deliver several standout individual performances, even in a tough loss. Building on those bright spots will be important as the team prepares for their next home game. Coach Keaton shares how he plans to take those positives forward while keeping the players locked in and focused after this setback.
Individuals win games, teams win championships. We need to know how to work together as a group and do our jobs and make sure that everybody has a chance to be able to give us success as a whole. I talk about it every day. Every individual has to make an investment in himself to be able to add to the team as a whole. And I think those guys who have standout games, they do a tremendous job of investing in themselves so they can add value to the team. We just need to get 10 or 11 more people doing the same thing on the same page and doing it at the right level. And I think it'll just come together. And youth plays a big role in that. A lot of those guys are very young. They're coming straight out of high school, having the opportunity to be able to play in a collegiate game where most times they would never even see the field, but now they're having to go out and play. And I think they've done a great job thus far to be 2-2 at 500 with the schedule that we've had, and with almost 85% of our roster being freshmen. I really am proud of the work they've put in this year. It's 24 hours for me. Anytime I have a loss or anything that goes well, whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna play every day. It's called win today. What's important now? Right now, we got some things we need to fix. So we've been trying to put things in place to make things simplify for our team so they can have a better understanding, so they can play hard, play smart, play fast, and play together. So those are the things that we're working on. My mindset is always gonna be the same. I expect to win. So when I go out, we're gonna work that level. We're gonna work at a high level. Coach is gonna coach at a high level, and we're gonna figure out a way to put our team in the best position to come out with W's.